Hey guys, welcome back. Ready to learn some more about HTML? If so, this tutorial is great for you. In this video, we're going to be learning about web browsers, and we're also going to be talking more about the DOCTYPE declaration found at the top of an HTML document. Alright, so let's first start talking about some web browsers. So a web browser, commonly referred to as a browser, is a software application for retrieving, presenting, and traversing information resources on the World Wide Web. An information resource is identified by a Uniform Resource Identifier, which is known as a URI or a URL. It may be a web page, image, video, or other piece of content. Hyperlinks present in resources enable users easily to navigate their browsers to related resources. So on here, I'm going to just type out some really popular web browsers. Let me go back to my text editor real quick. And so we can kind of go over just so you can get a feel of like the main web browsers that are used today. So this is the most well-known web browser, used over 60% of web surfers. All right, so it's called Google Chrome, which you probably have heard of. It was first released in 2008, and it's the most popular web browser used today. Again, I think it's like 68% of users use Google Chrome. Over half, I mean, that's crazy, but it's great. It's known for being very simple. If you ever go on Google Chrome, you'll just see there's usually the Google logo, and underneath you'll just have a search bar. So again, it's known for being very simple and plain. But the next, the most popular is Mozilla Firefox. And it was released in 2004, and it's still one of the most popular browsers today. Not as popular as Google Chrome, but I know it's very popular within the web development community too. Another really popular, and it's been around for a very long time too, web browser is Internet Explorer. And that was released from Microsoft in 1995, and it's still really popular. I mean, it's been around for a while, and it just most likely if you're making a website and there's going to be an out-of-date version of a web browser that a viewer would view your website in, it's normally Internet Explorer. So later on, we'll tell you, or we're going to teach you some ways to go about that. So if you have a viewer that's viewing your website on an old browser, how to make your website still look as amazing as it does on a new or up-to-date browser. Again, we'll go over that later. But another popular browser is Apple Safari. And Safari is known for having a nice, sleek design. It's also the default browser on all Mac systems. And then the last well-known web browser is Opera, and it's the fastest standards complement browser. It's often used in small devices, tablets, and phones. So again, these are the most popular and well-known web browsers. But again, like you'll probably have a preference and just use that. As you can see, Google Chrome is most popular, but again, these are all well known too. So now that we went over some web browsers, let's go talk about the DOCTYPE declarations. Okay, so let me just get rid of this real quick. Okay, so the DOCTYPE declaration, or it's also known as the DTD, helps a browser to display a web page correctly. It must be the first thing in your HTML document. It's known as, this is what it looks like. So you're going to have your open angle bracket, an exclamation point, and then you're going to put DOCTYPE HTML. So you see this at the top that I'm highlighting right now. That's your DOCTYPE declaration. I'm going to delete the rest of this right under here. Okay, so just so you know, DOCTYPE declaration is not case sensitive. So here's some examples, and these are all valid. So the one I just showed you, the one right here, this is a valid example. Another valid example is if you put an exclamation and you could do DOCTYPE HTML all lowercase. That one works. Delete this real quick. All right, and now another example too, if you can even have the HTML be capitalized. You could do lowercase DOCTYPE and then capital HTML. You could also do just the first letter be capitalized, so capital D in DOCTYPE, capital H, HTML. And again, it's just not case sensitive, so whatever you would put here would be valid. So alright guys, thank you for watching this video. We'll catch you in the next video. Alright, bye!